and we are at the moment going to be going through a few shorter electronic works by students here at EMU, the electronic music unit at Adelaide University, from where this morning we are broadcasting this special 3-hour live music fest edition of Ear to the Ground. And joining us now at our little desk is Jamie Seafang. Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to be here.
Thanks for coming in. Now, we'll be listening to your piece, For Relaxing Times, in just a moment. But tell us a little bit about yourself first.
Sure. I make electronic music under the name The Yak himself. I've been doing that for a couple of years. I also play guitar in rock bands and spend the rest of the time trying to reconcile the two, trying to live with myself as an electronic musician and a guitarist, and yeah, that sort of thing.
Is it such a dilemma?
Not really, actually.
Is it electric guitar?
Yeah, electric guitar.
That helps.
It does help, although I'm not very good with the pedals and stuff, so...
Oh, right.
Yeah. You know.
How did you find your way across to this little niche of musical culture?
I don't know. I started studying here a few years ago, and I guess that kind of got me into electronic music. And yeah, when I started studying, I had no idea of what I wanted to do musically. Sort of, you know, had an interest in playing guitar and doing improvising and that sort of thing. And yeah, I was introduced to like laptop music and that sort of thing when I got to EMU. And from there, you know, just been experimenting with all sorts of things.
What kind of impact of the people here at EMU had on your development?
Pretty big one, I guess. Like being introduced to a lot of the early electronic music from, you know, the 50s and 60s had a big impact. All those really out there avant-garde guys.
Oh yeah, who's been introducing you to those kind of things?
Stephen Whittington.
Stephen Whittington.
And
who else?
Who have you taken a shine to of those people that you've heard?
I've enjoyed a lot of the minimalist composers like Lamont Young and I guess Steve Reich and those sorts of people.
Reich, yeah, and Terry Riley. And
yeah, all those hypnotic pieces I find pretty cool.
Is that what your music is generally like? Are we going to hear an example of something like that, or something which is a bit of an anomaly for you?
What we're about to hear is pretty typical of me. It sort of takes a few of those ideas, but I must admit I'm more directly influenced by like 90s guitar music, Sonic Youth and My Bloody Valentine and that sort of thing. And yeah, I actually used guitar sounds to make the piece, so it is kind of reconciling the guitar playing with the electronic music in a kind of direct way.
And what have you done with the guitar sounds you've used?
Lots of different bits and pieces. I did some spectral processing, morphing two different guitar samples together and making, I don't know, it sounds really strange, so I use that, and, you know, just stretching and all sorts of rough digital editing, that kind of thing.
Sounds like fun. Let's listen to it now.
All right.
Thanks, Jamie, for coming in and bringing your music along. Here is your piece, For Relaxing Times. For Relaxing Times by Jamie Seafang, student here at EMU, the Electronic Music Unit of the University of Adelaide. Actually, Jamie, while you're still here, I may as well ask you.
Okay.
Thank you for the piece, firstly.
Oh,
and
it's very relaxing.
I'm glad.
About that title, is that a quote or a reference to something?
Yeah, it is a reference to the movie Lost in Translation.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
because, Bill Murray says, for relaxing times, make it something time.
Santori time.
Yeah, Santori time. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, it was
Great film.
very inspirational.
Yes.
Nice, and there was some wonderful sort of ambient music in that as well, wasn't there, in the soundtrack
Yeah.
of the film as well as
Yeah.
your piece,
Oh, I
obviously.
thought you were saying that was good.
Yeah, I am.
Cool. Yeah, the music from that was very much of an influence on what I was doing.
Yes.
Hmm.
It was very laid back, as he was, the central character.
That's right.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.